Dad and I have been out fishing this summer more than any year prior. I'd rather not comment on our luck, though. But that's fishing for you. Wow, a deer bounding in the...
Really?
Yep. I spooked one.
So many deer lately?
Me too.
Unbelievable. I've never seen this many.
No way. And one day before an outing, we stopped by our friend Robert's house. He's an incredible woodworker, and he's making me a few Windsor-style chairs for my cabin. He told me they'll probably be the last commission pieces he ever makes, and I know that I will cherish them for life.
I love how it goes wide. That looks like it's been worn for...
Then we cut east towards Central Mass to meet my father's good friend Rick. He owns Swift River Fly Fishing and has a beautiful barn full of sporting goods. He's a fly rod maker, a Buddhist scholar, and a great fisherman. I'll put his website link in the description.
Yes, that was the second time. Last year, instead we're going to use a charm. And they started traditional charm.
And so we chatted a while and then headed for the street.
Yeah, he was a very regular. And this guy, he did have a big deer, but
Oh boy, if we can cross. Yeah, you're right. Fishing
Yeah.
back to this.
but rainbow pool here. But more recently, there have been a lot of brookies in there.
The Swift River is a really special place and a unique river for these parts. It's spring-fed, which means it stays cold even in the hot summer months, and that keeps the fish active. The water is green, it's slow-moving, and it's crystal clear with a gravel bottom. The banks have these great little sandy trails through the brush. It feels like a jungle. You'd never expect it to be in Massachusetts.
Wow, what a beautiful spot.
Isn't this cool?
Wow, it's just see-through.
And you can see the fish everywhere. A majority of them are native brook trout, but there's some big rainbows and browns too.
It's good. I caught one here the last time, or two maybe.
Did you?
Yeah. Standing right there. Ooh.
Yep, here we go.
When you see the big ones do that, it's really cool. I don't really, I wish he had missed it though.
Why?
No, I shouldn't say that. He's cool. I don't want to hurt him, you know?
They never seem to take it that hard, and then they just jump right back in and go. The little ones. I stood right in the middle of the stream wet waiting, and the fish were rising all around me. There were ducks moseying up and down, and an occasional kayaker. I pulled in 5 or 6 native brookies without changing my footing. It was therapeutic. I would even say heavenly. ride to and from the river, we listened to Mississippi John Hurt and other old blues guys. And I've been listening to the same stuff in my office ever since. And work at the cabin has picked up again. Mason's been slammed lately, and his truck's engine is in pieces, so he hasn't been up there. And while I was waiting for him to get back into a building groove, I started building the platform for the wood-fired hot tub. And there's a serious shortage of lumber due to the pandemic. I guess everyone's building little things in their yards and whatnot. But I was still able to make it work.
You're running.
Did you find Kyle? Yeah.
And one day while I was working, my mom and my nephew Liam stopped by. It was Liam's first time at the cabin, and he fell in love with the little brook instantly.
Does it feel warm?
It's cold.
Cold.
Yes, can you help me get here?
Get a new one.
You want to step your toes in?
No.
No?
Hey, we got in here.
Woo!
We're on the other side, Dwayne. And look. Look, there it goes. We're flying on this. Now I want to do this again, Kyle.
You want to go back across?
Yeah.
Let's wash our hands off.
Here we're going back, Joyce.
Yeah.
Here we go. And here we are.
And so I made good progress on the platform and started collecting other materials, like barnwood for the interior of the cabin. A local farmer had some lying around, and he said I could help myself. And so there were many days of unloading material up and down the hill, and I took my time and focused on enjoying every step. And just like the fishing, something about it was therapeutic. And every day after hours of unloading, I'd plunge into my favorite pool. And one day after working at the cabin, we all went to my sister's for dinner.
Can we get stonewashed?
That looks weird, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. It's all viney.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like a...
Isn't that a lamb's ear type thing?
Do you have one at home?
No,
The office?
no.
Those yellow daisies are... They're not brown-eyed Susans. They're just yellow. What? And then... No, it's amazing how much stuff is up here.
You doing it?
Okay.
Dinner's ready.
Yum.
There's salad.
Did you have a
I don't even know if she is. Is she on like Comedy Central and stuff?
I think she has a couple Netflix, which I've never actually watched.
Oh, I love the smell of a summer campfire.
Did you show Joyce and Grandpappy your maps? Come show them.
Wow, this is really
You got a
high potency freezer.
My brother-in-law Ben cooked a delicious dinner. We had strawberry rhubarb pie, made a campfire, and walked around the yard admiring the gardens.
These are all pumpkins from Oh, there was a really beautiful one on the top of the...
It was my first toasted marshmallow of the year. And after dinner, my dad and I took off to try one fishing hole before dark, the hideaway pool.
Cool. I've always liked getting here at prime time and just fishing one spot.
Yeah, there's
You know, there's something cool about that.
the simplicity
Yeah.
of not stressing about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, those yellow flowers. I don't even know what they are.
Not yet. Soon though. Wow, this is so cool.
But they can be anywhere. Anywhere.
There were wild roses blooming on the far bank, golden light on the hilltops,
I just saw a ride.
and a few good fish rising.
Look at how golden this hill is behind us.
It's an incredible spot, isn't it?
This is magical. It really
It is.
The birds going.
Yeah. Oh, the birds are incredible. Like I said, the deer came right out of the woods. They just got in the water. You didn't even pay any attention to it. Just that one rides in front of
I had one strike, but neither of us ended up catching anything, which was fine, because being there with my dad was all that really mattered.
I'm here at the cabin right now. John and Mason are over there. Big part of the build happening. We're fixing up the road a bit and building the driveway, and it's been so much fun. The past 2 days this week, John and I met here after work and just worked on the road together and filled my old truck up with gravel and was shoveling gravel into the low spots, and nothing more satisfying than that kind of work, especially when it's for your home. I mean, these are the kind of days I always dreamed of, being able to work on a video in the morning and then in the afternoon go and work on my cabin, my home. I could not ask for more. But the new Trout and Coffee summer merchandise is live at teespring.com/stores/Trout and Coffee. The link will always be in the video description. I'll put it as a top comment. I really hope you guys dig the stuff. I spent a ton of time on the designs, and I still have more that I want to do, and I'm going to be releasing them over the next coming weeks. But I figured these were the ones that I was really satisfied with now, that would be good to start with. I'm always going to be making new designs, but I really hope you guys dig these ones. There's the newt, the rainbow trout, the cardinal, the sunflower, the rover. Oh, I love them so much. I usually start with a sketch, and then I'll take a picture of that, bring it into Photoshop, and then I can outline it and then start to color it, and sometimes I'll add textures and things, and it's really fun combining the traditional art with the new digital way of doing it. And it's just meditative for me. I just love doing it so much. I've got a busy next couple weeks ahead of me. Sperry invited me up to Maine to stay at some hotel or something for a weekend, and told him I would do some behind the scenes for YouTube. I'm not getting paid, it's not really sponsored, but I guess it kind of is, so I figured I'd warn you about that. Meeting with Pierce Bros next week to finalize some coffee details, and I'm also making a video for them for their website. In early August, me, John, and Mason are going on a vacation in Maine. Mason's girlfriend Yolani has this big school bus that's totally redone, and she wants to sell it, so I'm gonna help her make her a video, and it's really, really sweet. Totally redone with woodwork, a wood stove, sink, bathroom, solar panels. It's really, really cool. So that's early August. I mean, I've got like the next month of my life pretty well booked up, and it came out of nowhere. Sometimes life does that to you. And of course, it's good to be busy, but it's also stressful, but just gotta remember that it's all in your head. I get so worked up over things. I mean, it's hard not to. But making these videos, honestly, the fishing video that you just watched, for me, myself, when I was making it, I was like, it was therapeutic to make it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you dig the merch. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. And remember to thumbs up the video because it really helps the channel. The more the video is seen, the more support I get. It makes a huge difference. There's just a lot of behind the scenes stuff that has to happen to make all this possible, as simple as it seems. Tons of expenses, but that's all right. But yeah, thank you for everything. I'll see you next Sunday.